To me, Fargo has been one of those TV series that has just every season it gets so crazier and crazier and better. One of the things that I wanted to know, particularly with your character, he's so briefly in the show, but yet has such a impact. And he was listed as the character title as Golem. Yeah. Was that done on purpose? Did Noah Hawley specifically want your characters to be representative of that mythological creature, or is it? Yeah, right. Okay.
Golem's I think a Jewish mythological creature who's sort of formed from clay, shapeshifter.
Yeah.
I did that. I was supposed to come to Australia for Perth and Adelaide, and I had to cancel 2 days before because I'd gotten offered this part on Fargo, and I had to go. When Noah Hawley wants you to do something, you do it. And I'm a big fan of the show. And I loved it because it was like a silent film. The character has 4 lines in both episodes. And I love that. I once got so high on marijuana, I thought I was Mary Pickford reincarnated, the silent film star, which is a story I'll tell you at another time. But it made me giggle because it was like a silent film role. And when I had that freak out, and I can't smoke weed anymore because of that actually. When I had that freak out, it made me start watching a lot of silent films. I was like, and they had to say everything with their eyes. I mean, they overacted a bit. This is what you did back in the day. But it was great. It was the hardest job I ever had. The conditions were really terrible. Running down hills, working with a deaf guy at night in the woods, and his translator is oddly also deaf. And we have a British director who loves to do this. So, darling, what you're going to do is you're going to turn here and you're going to run up this hill to Russell, who's deaf. And so that was, every day. And really dangerous stuff. But it was amazing. And that's the beautiful thing about being able to do what I do and not being a leading man, is that I get to inhabit all these different shows. I've been on Lost and Breaking Bad, and so all in Big Bang Theory, you get to have moments, these pop culture moments, for the entirety of your career if you're lucky, and it's dope.
You played Garth on the TV series Supernatural. Mm-hmm. How did you find working on that show, and are you a fan of that sort of genre?
I'd never seen the show before. They sent me the script, and I read it, and I didn't understand it, so they sent me a couple episodes, and I called my manager, and I was like, is this, are they underwear models? What, they're running after demons, or monsters? It was like, they're good-looking guys, and they kill demons. That's sort of the whole show. And it was I think the 7th season, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be on a show where I'm not just less better looking than the 2 leads, but staggeringly so. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? And it was and then Jared contacted me and was like, they wrote this for you. You should come on. Just do 1 episode. You'll see. It's a crazy fandom. You'll love it. I did 1 episode, and after it aired, I could not walk down the street without being called Garth. It's in soap operas when people come up to the actors in malls and cuss them out for cheating on Penelope. It's that kind of stuff. Whenever I get a new part, they're like, Garth got a movie, or I saw Garth in Law & Order, or that kind of stuff. And it was jarring at first, but now it's sweet because unlike the Twilight movies and that sort of cult fandom, these fans will follow you to your next job. They want to see you in other stuff. They always want you back on Supernatural, but I just read a tweet the other day. It's if we can't have you on Supernatural, I love seeing you on this, on Z Nation and Man in High Castle. It makes me happy. And that's amazing.
Loyal fans.